we're back! That is right, everybody. Sorry for the delay. Schedule is a bit tight, but we are back with the new Care Bear review. As you can see, I still have the recent poster up of Anchorman, so I apologize for that in advance. But today we are going to go over none other than The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. That's how you say it, right? Mitty, not Mitty. It's a weird name, but whatever. Yes, Walter Mitty. Now, so Ben Stiller's back with an all-new comedy about a daydreamer. This should be interesting. I tell you why, because if you don't know, if you didn't know, in 1947, a film of the same name surfaced to the silver screen. Yeah, I know, I was shocked. It featured Danny Kaye and Virginia Mayo. People I don't really know. I'm hoping they were famous back in the day. Yeah, so I was actually shocked to learn, my friends, that this film was what you'd call it, maybe a reboot. I don't know if that's, I haven't, now, I guess that. Either way, we get Ben Stiller and many other funny people in this film, people like Kristen Wiig, Catherine Hahn, Adam Scott, and of course the one and only true legend here, Miss Shirley MacLaine, and of course, if you guessed it already, Mr. Sean Penn. Now, it seemed like the casting director did a very good job here, and unfortunately, to go against one of my better judgments and one of my famed rules, if you've watched my show before, I actually went to go see this because of the cast, but I also saw it because it was different. You know, I've never really seen this type of a story before. It was interesting to me. I wanted to check it out. And plus it was Ben Stiller. Like I said, I went for the cast. The way it was more of the way it was advertised around the media circuit. It was that basically it shows you everything but nothing, if that makes any sense. The trailers gave so much to leave to your own imagination to figure out what's going on in this film, and I feel like you need to take a second viewing to fully, completely understand what is actually going on in the film. But then again, I'm encouraging you to see, if you were to go see this, I would say I'm encouraging you to see it at least twice. The real question is, or is it that good for me to see even twice at all? Now, the answer is, well, it's no. It's not good enough for another viewing unless it's out on maybe on DVD, or maybe you can get it from Netflix or something. The thing about this film is that it's enjoyable at certain parts as well as funny in certain spots. In all honesty, it shouldn't be that hard to figure out. This film, it's somewhat clever in some of those aspects, on how they give you clues and how that Minnie gets, so that you can follow along. I actually did like that part about it, so you can, figure out in your own head. Basically, it's one of those films where you're like, okay, I love Ben Stiller, I like Kristen Wiig, so let's do this thing. The thing is, honestly, like I've mentioned before, the cast was the main reason that got me to the theater. I wasn't really intrigued by this film at all. Actually, if you really think about it, it was actually pretty predictable. A couple of friends and I saw this together, and we basically just called almost every single instance. While it took maybe the film itself to like 5 minutes to catch up on what we were talking about and what we figured out was going to happen. Now, so if you can kind of guess it, I'm saying no. I can't really recommend this, unfortunately. I really wanted to, but I can't. I mean, the trailers, really made it seem really good. I know a lot of movies do that. I ended up being disappointed. The ending was actually a huge middle finger to the audience and actually pissed me off. If you do want to see this, aside what I'm telling you right now, besides the review, at least wait for it on DVD or Netflix or something. But please, just don't pay for it. It's actually, it's worth your time, just not worth your money, I would say, if I could say that. But what's also worth your money is also subscribing to my channel. That's right, we're going to go a little short on this review because my last 4 like over 11 minutes, especially that Frozen one, which deserves it. Yes. So we're gonna go a little short on this one. But please show like, subscribe to my channel. And it's always a fun time at the Gare Bear review here. The next adventure, we'll be taking either the red pill and joining Keanu Reeves as a Ronin warrior in 47 Ronin. So stay tuned.